Oatmeal? What's up? Oatmeal. Good morning. How y'all doing? Y'all staying warm? All right.
The weather's helping out too. It's not bitter cold out.
Yeah, it's not that bad. The sun is coming through.
It is.
Y'all have a good one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta. Phew. It's an hour. It's a half. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So then it gets mad.
Steve-O, great show yesterday. Miles, salute to the panel. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, for those that don't know, we did a prime time real game, no theory last night, man. So shout out to the guys. Shout out to 1950, Steve the Dean, Kay Zaggin, Mr. Lucario, and myself putting the show together, man. Good morning. We got the bird chilling on the thing. He looking at me too. You see him? I ain't gonna do nothing to you, bruh. I ain't messing with you. You good? Aaron B, what up? Oh, I didn't start my. Get the. Look. Joe Blast, peace. Put the order in this morning. Okay, that's what's up. Good morning. All right, Joe Blast, I got you, bro. What's up, man?
Rare times you can see him on leash.
Right, cause you got him on this side.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You guys going over the other side?
Yeah, we're gonna look around that way, but
All right.
I'll park over those office buildings over there
Oh, okay.
because there's so many break-ins at these lots.
Yeah,
I know I park over there. I'm good.
got you. All right.
Yeah, we won't see you again today.
Enjoy, bro. All right. I forgot his name. It's happening when you don't see people that often. Good morning. Monogamous was good, everybody. Great show last night. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to the bros. Shout out to the bros. Shout out to the bros. The Real Game No Theory panel. The callers was crazy last night. It was a 3-hour show. And I think K-Zag and Steve stayed on and did more. Marketing. Joe Blast, Monogamous play in the building. What is it? What's today? Thursday? Today's Thursday, man. Oh, by the way, guys, for those of you that who like Media Mondays, if you go to my community page, good morning. You go to my community page. I posted a link in the community page because I created a playlist of the songs that the artists featured. It's like 14, 15, 16 songs, something like that. Good morning. So I created that playlist, so guys can check out their music. If you like their stuff, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Just to get them more spins, more streams, more plays, more views, because we want to support the artists that support us on Media Mondays. So, but yeah, check out my community tab and hit the link for the playlist. Good morning. Question, will the Real Game No Theory primetime show, will it be every Wednesday night moving forward, or that's just a special, bro. We don't do that shit all the time. we do it, we try to do it, maybe once a month or every other month when everybody's schedule allows. But no, please do not be expecting it. But look out for it, but don't expect it. So look out if we announce it. But nah. Wednesday night is not, you know what I'm saying? Wednesday night is good date night time, and going out and hollering and taking care of business and shit like that. At least for me. So you're not gonna find all, them shows all together too much. I mean, maybe since it's getting cold and niggas want to stay in the house, maybe. But but we'll announce it whenever we got those specials coming. Zormina, good morning. Bees Churga, peace, peace, peace. Morning. She jogging in sandals? That's gangster. Bees Churga. Excuse me. Morning. Monogamous Player said, your message on the show about men's emotions and feelings was powerful. Could you expound on your perspective a little more? I'm still low-key working on a balance in my emotions every day. I was trying, that conversation, it didn't really hit. Because I think we got a phone call and it kind of interrupted, but I was just trying to explain that with what's going on these days as far as media, social media, and so many other things, it's like emotions only have an impact when there is an audience, right? Because when you have emotions, when you have feelings, if you don't get a way to express it, then it kind of, it almost serves no purpose except for what's going on inside you, right? So when it comes to emotions, people even if they don't necessarily want validation for their emotions, they want an audience. They want people to see what they're going through. So, because that creates a possibility for validation, or maybe not validation, but, empathy, where somebody can empathize with what you're going through, and with the empathy, you're able to feel like, oh well, I'm not the only one going through this. I'm not alone. Good morning. And if you can feel like that, it might help you deal with your emotions. So I think that's why people want an audience for their emotions. But the thing with men, good morning. The thing with men is that men are different in the way that men we operate through action, bro. You know what I'm saying? We operate through action. We make things happen. We build things. And because we build things, that's how we affect the world. And building something doesn't require an audience, and it doesn't really require empathy or validation. You understand? So when a man has emotions, it's like nobody cares, because your purpose is to build. Your purpose is to provide. Your purpose is to create. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose is to provide structure and protection. Your purpose is to give the other people in the society the security to be able to, to have the security to even express their emotions. So the best thing for a man to do is to use his emotions as fuel to create, as fuel to build, as fuel to accomplish and execute the things he's trying to accomplish. Good morning. Based on his purpose and his identity and what it is he's trying to do. So instead of, it's like sitting there feeling sorry for yourself because you feel away, or because you in your feelings, there's no audience for that. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? But when a woman feels a way, it's different because remember what the woman is here for. The woman is here to have our children and to be a helpmate to us. Now, if she's not in the right emotional state, then she might not be able to fulfill her responsibilities. So therefore, her emotions become somewhat important. Morning. But the consistency that is required for manhood, nobody cares. Nobody cares, bro, because the things that men are chosen to do has to be done regardless of how we feel. So that's really what it is, bro. Like, a man's charge is to just execute action and do what the fuck you got to do regardless of anything. And but then the questions still, so guys still ask the question, well, so what do I do with my emotions? What you do with your emotions is you translate them into resources. You understand? You translate them into provision. And then what you start to recognize, or what you start to realize, is that when you use your emotions to create, your emotions change. Your emotions get affected. So now you went from feeling away in your feelings, sad, depressed, whatever, and then you realize, oh shit, I created something. So then that turns into accomplishment. And again, all of those emotions is on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You still don't have an audience for those emotions, really. I mean, if you create something that benefits other people, they might give you a pat on the back, but there's still, you still gotta translate your emotions or process your emotions through whatever it is you create. You see what I'm saying? So that's what men have to do with their emotions. Because the energy that we have is all for provision, bro. It's all for provision and creation. At least in my opinion. I mean, you might have somebody else that might tell you, nah, well, men are just as fragile and they need care and they need emotions and they need this. But bro, think about it. Let's just say every man was depressed all at the same time. What the fuck would happen to the world, bro? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. If every man was in their feelings all at the same time, what would really happen to the world? Good morning. What would happen to the construction workers? What would happen to the bus drivers? What would happen to the soldiers? What would happen to the fucking coal miners and the oil riggers and all the people that really make this shit go down? The glass blowers and the fucking technicians and all the contractors and the construction dudes. Like, what would happen if every man was just like, man, I'm in my feelings. I'm not gonna go to work today. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, so it's either men process their emotions into creation and try to use it as fuel, or the fucking world collapses, bro. So, and I'm not trying to see the world collapse. As a man myself, I'm not trying to see the world collapse. I'm not trying to see the world collapse. Cause I get on these lives every day. You think every fucking day I feel like spitting game to y'all niggas? You think every fucking day I wanna fucking argue and struggle with a nigga that came over here from the red pill and trying to disprove my arguments and telling me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? You think I'm trying to do that every single day? I'm really not, bro. But it's like consistency is a requirement regardless. And I can't there's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? There's no fucking excuse. And that's what makes men strong. The fact that there's no excuse. The fact that you can't escape the reality of the consistency that you need to have in order to be a fucking man. All you have left is your strength. That's all you have left. I mean, it's tough. I'm not saying it's easy. But that's why we were given the charge and not women. That's why we were created for this and not them. Because it's not easy. It's not fucking easy. Because yes, we're human beings. We're fragile. We're vulnerable. We have emotions too. But if we all was to fucking get in our feelings, what would happen to the world? Think about that. What the fuck would happen to the world? Chris with the thumbs up. Steve-O said, Miles, do you think that people lash out at others out of frustration because yesterday's show gave me a wake-up call not to let my emotions get the best of me? Yeah, people lash out because their emotions. Shit, I've lashed out because my emotions. I fucking broke my I broke my computer screen the other day because I lashed out on some emotional shit. And that was a waste. That was a fucking waste. It was a waste of time, a waste of money. And I definitely learned from that situation. You know what I'm saying? Chris, nobody cares. Exactly. Nobody fucking cares. I'm not going to say, you're right, Miles, as what you preach every day, a man has to provide value through action despite how he feels. Being productive exerts positive actions and emotions. Productivity brings value. Exactly. Chris Demetrius said, Miles, yo, insight on life, not just women, is priceless. Hey, appreciate it. B. Sugar said, yo, Miles, if a girl who has a boyfriend blocked me because of a misinterpreted joke, but I have to see her in class, now it's awkward. Should I just leave it alone and tell her it was a joke? It's only awkward if you decide that it's awkward, bro. It's only awkward if you decide that it's awkward. I mean, all you got to do is continue to be cordial. But if that girl got a boyfriend, then she wasn't going to be yours to begin with. So you don't need to really spend that much time. And if you go to class and say what's up to her, and then she start acting funny, then just leave her alone and go about your business and keep on living your life. Don't worry about it. But yeah, just be cordial. And don't go out of your way to make it awkward. Like you just said now it's awkward. Like you literally decided, you made that decision that it's awkward. It don't have to be awkward. Just act like everything's cool. And if she blocked you, then that probably means she ain't fucking with you. So you don't have to fuck with her. Just keep it moving. But if she say what's up, like good morning, then you say good morning back and keep it moving. That's all. You don't gotta take this shit so hard, man. Like I said, she got a boyfriend. So what's the big emotional investment that make you gotta feel a way about seeing her in class when she got a boyfriend anyway? So chances are you wasn't gonna get with her anyway. Like, come on, man. Let's not waste time with situations that don't serve us. Shout out to Tia Mowry. Monogamous player said, being emotional and transparent all the time creates stagnation and lack of growth. As what you said, we have to use every emotion as a reason to continue to fuel positive action and productivity. That's the challenge, guys. That right there is literally the fucking challenge. That is the difficulty. That is the challenge. That's the cross you have to bear. Think about Jesus. Think about the story of Jesus. Think about the story of Jesus. Think about the fact that he knew what he knew. He believed what he believed. Everybody disagreed with him to the point that they were willing to kill him. And they made him carry his own fucking cross. And not once did he stop and get emotional and forsake his father. Not once. The story of Jesus, if y'all don't really understand, is a story of the challenge of manhood, bro. If y'all ain't really get that yet, y'all need to understand that. If you need to go read the Bible, and go ahead, but think about the movie Passion of the Christ and all that type of shit. Nigga had to carry his own cross just to get beat half to death and then put up on the fucking cross. Nigga carried he carried the instrument of his own torture, got beat half to death, and put up on the fucking cross to die. And the whole time he was just focused on the faith of his own manhood. Focus on the faith of his own manhood, just like that. That's what it is to be a fucking man, guys. Like, all you're gonna do is go through challenges. People gonna attack you. They're gonna attack your character. They're gonna tell you that you crazy. They're gonna, try to shit on you, try to shit on your character, try to act like you ain't shit, try to undervalue you, and try to make you think all the negative things that they think about you. That's what niggas do. And it's your job to fucking hold steadfast and stay focused on whatever it is your vision is, and keep going. And yes, if you have to die, then you have to fucking die. But that's the character of a man. The character of a man is to literally use his life to fulfill his purpose. Literally use your life to fulfill your purpose. That's what Jesus did. And the story of his story fucking carries on for centuries. You understand? His story carried on for fucking centuries. We still talk about him today. That's what manhood is, guys. That's what it fucking is. That's why I be like, yo, y'all niggas always want, y'all, I don't want to deal with the discomfort. I don't want to deal with the feeling of being rejected. I don't want to deal with a girl telling me no. I don't want to deal with a girl saying she has a boyfriend. It's like, what the fuck you talking about? When a nigga fucking carried a big ass piece of wood, got beat to death, and then put up on the shit to die, and you over here talking about rejection. What the fuck? Like, stop it. Chris says, and Christ was black, by the way. Monogamous says, facts. Jesus had to control his emotions big time. Yep. Monogamous said, Jesus' story is a great example of real manhood. Exactly. Real king. He knew who he was and his mission. Exactly. Exactly. That right there is heavy. Jesus Christ knew who he was. And he knew his mission. You don't think he knew he was gonna die? You don't think he knew that him saying what he was saying was gonna get him killed? But he said, this is me, this is my message, this is who the fuck I am. And this is the path that I chose, even though the path leads to death. But guess what? Regardless of what you do, your path gonna lead to death. So why not fucking choose your identity and do something meaningful and do something with purpose with your life? Because you're gonna fucking die anyway, right? You may not die as Jesus did, but you're gonna die. So what the fuck you worried about what other people think for? What you worried about getting rejected for? What you worried about all this little bullshit for? Joe Blast said, we appreciate your consistency with us, Miles. You're saving us who want to learn. It's an honor to learn from you and by yourself. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it, man. I'm just out here doing me, man. I'm fulfilling my purpose, and if you guys are inspired by that, man, then it's a blessing, and all I could do is be grateful and say thank you. D Money, what up? Tony Scorpio says, why are men so quick to lash out on someone when they mad? That's certain men. That's certain men. It depends on what they're used to. It depends on what values they've been taught, especially if they've been raised by the feminine. And I say it like that on purpose, because if they have been raised, they could be raised by a man who his master is the feminine, as well as being raised by a woman. But when a man has been raised by the feminine, there's a big part of him that's going to behave in a feminine way, so he's going to lash out. The trick is to try to control your emotions and to see things for what they are. Try to see things objectively and stay focused on your mission. Because if lashing out don't serve your mission, then what's the point? You understand? Like I said, I fucked around and I lashed out and I made a mistake and hit my computer screen. That wasn't a part of my mission. And it only slowed me down and made me have to go fucking spend extra money to fix my computer and all that type of shit. So what did lashing out do for me? It didn't serve me. So me personally, I gotta remember that lashing out don't help. I didn't lash out on anyone. It was a malfunction with some shit that happened, and I got really frustrated and I lashed out. But it was a waste of time, energy, and money. And it only fucked up my progress. You see what I'm saying? So that's a lesson for me to learn. And y'all can learn from that lesson if y'all want to. But lashing out don't help nobody. Shabu said, amazing. D-Money said, the people I know don't want to support my music. D-Money, you took the short from your other joint off. I was gonna put it on the playlist, but you took it off. But there are people that do support your music, D-Money. So don't focus on the people that's not supporting it. Focus on the people that do support it. Joe Blast said, real king, respect. Real king in the building. Joe Blast said, Malcolm X is another example of that strength. Exactly. You think Malcolm X didn't know he was gonna get shot? You think Malcolm X didn't know he was gonna fucking die that day? He knew. They was calling him on the phone, threatening his life. He knew. But he's like, I'm not gonna stop talking my talk and fulfilling my fucking purpose as a man. And we still talk about him today as well. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, y'all niggas be complaining about certain little things in life, but you can look through history and see what real men do. Real men ain't concerned about some bitch telling them no or I got a boyfriend. Real men is looking at the overall purpose of their whole life and they're moving towards that and they accomplishing shit. You understand? We're not all gonna be as big as Malcolm X or Jesus, but your purpose, you've been put here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure that out for yourself, but we've all been put here for a reason. Dave G said, what up, Miles? Golden game at work. That's what's up. D-Money says, what do you do when you start to get doubt about what you're doing? Well, it's been a very long time since I've doubted myself, homie. I don't doubt myself anymore. I don't ever doubt myself anymore. So you're gonna have to do some growing and developing to realize why you shouldn't and why you should never do it again. I mean, what's the point of being alive, bro? What's the point of getting up every day if you just gonna doubt yourself? That don't make no sense to me. But again, the mentality that I have now, it took years. Cause when I was around your age, I used to doubt myself on certain shit. So you just gotta grow. You gotta grow. You gotta believe in yourself. You like the shit that you hear us say, you gotta take it for real. You gotta drill that shit into your fucking mind and actually apply it to your perspective on life. What the fuck you think we say what the fuck you think we mean when we say the truth is inside you? What the fuck you think we mean when we say masculine identity? Niggas like us, there's no doubting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Steve the Dean always tells you about the great sperm race. You won the great sperm race. What's the point of doubting yourself when you already a winner? Y'all niggas don't understand the opposite. And again, I could connect that to being grateful. Because as long as you're grateful, what's the point? There's no reason to doubt yourself once you're being grateful. Once you look at your life and like, wow, I woke up this morning. Wow, I got my voice. I got sight, smell, taste. I can see. I can feel. I can hear. Right? You looking around, you're like, oh, there go my mom's over there. I got family. I got a job. I got a car. I live in this city. It's a beautiful day. Oh my God! Like, what's the point of doubting yourself if you got all that shit going on and you're happy or you're at least grateful and thankful for it? You don't got time to doubt yourself. I be trying to tell y'all niggas, but y'all don't listen. But stay focused on what it is you're trying to do. Be grateful, and you shouldn't even have time to have negative thoughts, bro. You should not have time. And even if a negative thought creeps up in your mind, it's your job to combat that with a positive thought and continue moving on whatever it is you're focused on. Good morning. That's your job, but I can't do it for you. Can nobody do it for you? So you doubting yourself, that's on you, bro. Luis Lopez, salute. Steve-O baby said, I knew somebody that was in a bar and good morning. Good morning. I knew someone that was in a bar and when his girlfriend said it was over, he tipped over the bar table. It was crazy. Yeah, that's him lashing out. D-Money, I'm gonna put more mixing on the drop on the full song. Good morning. D-Money says, based on how things is, I'm going to drop 2 songs a month. Dougie says, looking for a next victim. B Sugar said, thanks, Miles, you right. There's better things in life to worry about than getting blocked and wondering if someone took something the wrong way. D Money says, thanks for that. I will forever believe in myself, even though no one does. Bro, that's the beautiful part about believing in yourself. No one else has to. No one else has to. What do you think this is? That's the beautiful part about believing yourself. No one else has to. You want to talk about music. Remember the story of Rockefeller Records and Jay-Z and them. Every fucking record label told them no. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? You talking about people don't believe in your music. Think about Jay-Z. Jay-Z is arguably the greatest fucking rapper alive today. He sold damn near as much records as Elvis and Michael Jackson. And nobody believed in him. Excuse me. But who believed in Jay-Z? Jay-Z believed in Jay-Z. And look at Jay-Z now. So what the fuck are we talking about? Who needs to believe in you? Don't nobody need to believe in you except you, bro. And see, D-Money, your words expose you. That the last 5 words, you didn't need to say that. Thanks for that. I will forever believe in myself. You could have stopped right there. But see, you still got the negative thoughts creeping in your fucking mind because you're talking about even if no one else does. Why even say that? That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all, bro. Why even say that? Why even allow your thoughts to go there? Why? Just say the first part. I will forever believe in myself. That's it. Period. We're done. We don't need to say anything else. Tony Scorpio, I had to take a step back from my homies because they always getting into fights. Solid Scorpion. Yeah, you don't want to do that, man. Solid Scorpion says, checking in, what's up? Steve-O says, no one has to believe in you, only you can believe in you. Duke Lux says, I know a guy that started to hit his head on a brick wall after it was over, and it was suicide. Yeah, that's crazy. Oatmeal said, Rockefeller believed in Jay-Z. Solid Scorpion said, Duke Lux, those clowns are most dangerous. They'll end up killing someone, not just themselves. They're acting like billions of women out there can't replace their ex. Exactly. D-Money said, negativity just all creep up in my mind. Well, you gotta try harder, bro. You gotta be stronger than that. But again, like I said, it comes with time. Morning. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cross over to Instagram. Y'all have a great day. Be good to yourself, and remember the truth is inside you. Peace.